Hey folks, welcome to the 10th week of the fall 2024 Mirliton season. We're going to go look at the vine and check out how the progress has gone with keeping the lights off for the last couple of weeks. Also, I'm going to try to do a little hand pollinating of Mirliton. This one, the experiment has worked well enough that I'm seeing some male and females, so I'll show you how to help maybe increase your pollination rate, at least initially. I say initially because after a while I got to where in the past the bees just took over. And the bees probably don't really need my help anyway, but I just feel like at least I know I'm doing something. So anyway, I want to thank everybody who's already subscribed to the David J. Hubbell YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you to Lakeshore Gardens for their shout out and sharing of the YouTube channel. And also thank you to you, Brad Ferguson, for your input and help on the videos. So let's go check out the vine. Well, it's the 10th week of the fall 2024 Mirliton season, and I figured I would, while I had the truck out of the way, give you a chance to see the vine in all its glory. The light has been off most of the week, as we have talked about. You can see there's new growth, and even as we approach females in bloom. First of all, let's get to the important part. Look at that, still growing along good. And it looks like we might have another companion up there. That's really good. It rained quite a bit here in Mobile this past week, and the light stayed off, and haven't done anything else nutrition wise. So I'm probably going to be kind of a quick one today. Anticipation is this next week. Actually, we will finally get temperatures to drop down into the upper 50s toward the end of the week. So let's do a quick look-see and make a quick assessment. Look at that. We got a nice female there. So finally, at the point, it seems like we got obviously a little breeze going. I actually believe it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so this is good. With the light off, these little buds should continue to mature. Even getting down to the 50s is good for the Mirliton. Look at that, twins. So far, maybe other than that one next to the other, I have not seen any of the ones I hand pollinated last week. Man, these are, I'm hearing a lot of buzzing. So I am seeing quite a few females. That is the really exciting part. That'll be the best part of to make the fruit, we need the females. We need the males too, but the females obviously mature into, after pollinated, into what we eat. So, man, it's good. Not really seeing, oh, hey, you know what? I think that's another one that's pollinated. So that might be another one I did the other day. The other key, and I don't mean to put it out there into the ether, but of course, once you get fruit, and if you're susceptible to tree rat infestations like I have, you may have to watch that they don't find it, because they could attack a young fruit as well. Let's see what we got. Is that a female? Yep. So those familiar with my Mirliton origin story know that when I grew the store-bought ones, I had one Mirliton on the vine, and it was around the Thanksgiving day. It was hanging on the vine pretty well, and then we ended up having Black Friday came around. I woke up that morning, I saw it lying on the ground. My only chance at getting a Mirliton, and or coyote, I should say. And it turned out that in that case, when I picked it up, it had two little teeth marks in it. So since then, it's been us against them, or them against me. But see on top here, can't really tell. I have to maybe voice over if there's anything exciting up there. So we're seeing a lot of females. And anyway, the point is with that other story is that even with the right fruit and the maturity, you could still end up where a squirrel may get to the fruit. Now in some cases, if they've gnawed it and it's fallen on the ground, I wouldn't eat it, but what I would certainly do is, if it's not too bad, I would probably just take it and you could probably spray the, let's see if that's a male up there. I think so. You could probably spray the bite mark with a light solution of bleach, and then save it to plant. So we got some more males here, so that's good. So I see at least another 5 or so I can try to hand pollinate. So this looks like it might have taken here, and I thought I saw another one. Maybe that was the one I was looking at. So this is good progress. This is what I'm hoping to get into the stretch of. Like I said, the short-term forecast seems to be pretty positive for us to produce that small crop I'm hoping for. Mirliton production will do well into, I think, even the low 40s. I've had it do okay here, but I know that Dr. Hill has said, you know, around the low 40s you don't really see a whole lot of pollination going on. Look at that. Okay, good. There's some male flowers. So the point being is that there's still hope. We still got plenty of time to make, not for Thanksgiving, but at least for Christmas, which is when I usually serve my Mirliton casserole anyway. So encouraging nonetheless. So I'm going to try to show real quick how to hand pollinate this female here. I've plucked a male flower. You can get a kind of a closeness. See that pollen on the end there. And simply, one way I do it is just to get up underneath there, get out of the way, bug, and just touch. And it works, I think, best when the flowers are open like that. But the other way is you can get a small little brush, paintbrush, and or I've also used Q-tips in the past too. So anyway, I'm going to go around and see how many of these I can hand pollinate and close out this video. Anyway, we're doing pretty decent. I ended up hand pollinating 8 of these. So that plus I saw at least 2 more, maybe 3 that look like they're gonna be on their way to maturity. So if all that goes well, I should have half a dozen in a month. So hopefully we have more than that I'm missing. Do a quick shot of the top and then I'll close out the video. I usually can't really see well up there. I do have a ladder and I do have my truck parked next to it, but as you can tell, it's got a nice canopy, and that's why this whole structure works out well to provide some shade, especially during the summertime. So there you go, folks. You can see we are doing really well with the females now, comparatively speaking. Seems like we've had a big resurgence. I think part of it has to do with, like I said, the improvement in lighting, or lack thereof, and just maybe the temperatures and the better watering. So the expectation, like I said, is by the end of the week we'll have cooler temperatures and we'll have received a couple of days of rain. And so we will check how that does with the hand pollination next week. So anyway, hopefully this information has been helpful to you. I noticed that some of the stores have started putting their chayote squash or Mirliton imports on sale. Once again, those are great to eat, but do not plant those. Those are not Louisiana or Gulf Coast heirlooms, and they will not produce the kind of varieties that do well along the Gulf Coast. You may have a mild winter one year that it does okay, but you don't want our heirlooms to cross with those. So please make sure that if you buy the store-bought Mirlitons, unless you can be guaranteed that it came from somewhere in the Bayou State or the Gulf Coast, don't plant them. Eat them, but don't plant them. Hopefully I can take advantage of some of those sales and produce at least a couple of more Mirliton cooking videos this season. Anyway, thanks again for watching, and if you have any questions, drop them in the comments section below or send them to me at rpcajun2r@gmail.com. And as always, you can find all the Mirliton information you need to help with your growing experience or cooking experience even at mirliton.org, mirliton.org. We are starting to see some heirlooms available for sale for replanting, so check out the website and check out the Facebook page and get yourself on the list. So anyway, appreciate it, and I will see you next week.